Let's see how the modern tank development began in the Soviet Army. Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. Today we'll be taking a look at the T-54 first prototype. So driving the tank is Hero, or at least he should be driving the tank if he wasn't AFK for the first minute. But while we wait for him to come back, we are going to take a look at the tank. So it's a T-54 hull with the T-44 turret. It has 100mm gun, which is capable of penetrating 183 meters of penetration, 250 damage, and all in all it's a really nice gun, which gets a decent 7.5 rate of fire. And when you get this tank to top crew and top modules, you can get around 2300 DPM. So what's good about this tank, it's the armor, and because it can get into tier 10 matches, the gun is a little bit lacking. But when you get this nice of a matchup as Hero got here, and if you didn't notice, he is back, you are basically going to see a lot of tank action, and because you're in a really nice tank here. So we can see that Hero is taking a aggressive position here. I must admit this is one of my favorite positions. Not here, but up there where the Chaffee is. So I like to basically not allow the tanks to camp there, and I want to finish them quickly. So when you get up here, you are able to fight off the tanks on C3, and you are also able to fight off the tanks that are trying to push through the middle. So very nice jump there by AMX. I don't know why he did that, but very nice jump. So as the friendly tanks are advancing on the top side, Hero is going to take the bottom side and try and fight off with the T-26 and KV-85. So the positioning he is going to get himself here is an unfortunate shot there on the T-26, misses. But the positioning he is getting here is really bad because he is fighting two tanks, and he immediately realizes that and goes back, not allowing the two tanks to shoot him on the side armor. So puts a nice shot in the KV-85, the KV-85 misses, puts another great shot. Now going for the KV-85, it's an easier target, and once he deals with it, he can go for the T-26. So super pushing, he is not using gold shells. That's a good thing, because with the gold shells he might be able to penetrate the T-54 hull armor, but without those gold shells he is not going to be able to penetrate. So really nice gameplay here by Hero. He face hugs the super pushing and not allows him to shoot at the armor of the tank. He basically allows the super pushing to shoot at the cupola, which is very strong, and with the standard shells on the super pushing he is not able to penetrate. Now you saw a really nice shot there when you're clinched with the super pushing. That's where you like to shoot, because you're going to penetrate below that spaced armor. Now on the bottom side we can see that the Tiger 1 is only one left against three tanks here. He's probably going to die, and he dies to the hands of the T-34 driver. But here is rushing heroically to fend off the attackers. So great shot there on the KV-3. KV-3 has 175mm of penetration, which is never gonna pen. Well, it's not gonna pen when you out aim. If he aimed at the weak spots he might get some penetration, but not like this. So 175mm, not a problem, not going to pen this tank. Cromwell also not going to pen from that position where he is now. Now look at the great movement here by Hero. He is keeping the KV-3 between him and the T-34. The T-34 has an excellent gun and is going to penetrate every time when he hits. but while this KV-3 is between them, he is not going to get shot. Now he takes off the smaller target and now goes for the T-34. A nice move here, go around the T-34, not allow him to shoot. He is trying to use all of the tactics that he can to not allow the T-34 to shoot him. Now he parks next to him and he's going to wiggle his tank backwards and forwards to disrupt the aim of the T-34. He needs the T-34 to miss, and the T-34 misses. A really nice play there, and that's a nice kill on the T-34. So you saw him there using gold shells. He wasn't going for the gold shells on purpose. The T-54 first prototype doesn't get that much shells in the tank, and it can be a problem for you in the later stages of the game when you shoot all of your shells. I would recommend not to use those AG shells that he is carrying around. I would only put maybe 1 or 2 to decap if you really need to, but go for the AP and APCR to fully reload, because you cannot get stuck in the game and not have any shells at the end if you need to carry. Now, you saw a great gameplay there, but it's not just the gameplay. You have to see that this tank is really nice to play with. Even the T-54 mod 1 on the enemy team has 5 kills, Hero has 5 kills. Now that's 10 kills in this really nice matchup for them, and you can really see why this tank is one of the best premiums at tier 8. Now that's a GG, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. Even though this was a short game, Hero had a really nice game. He got a couple of medals like Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, a Steel Wall, a High Caliber, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet we can see that he finished first with 1374 experience, 5 kills and nearly 4000 damage. On the detailed report we can see that he fired 25 shots, of which 21 hit the target and 19 penetrated. Now he did 3950 damage, but he also blocked 2900 damage, which is due to those low penetrating shells from the Super Pershing and KV-3. All in all, a really nice gameplay there, and a really nice showing of what the tank can do. And I forgot to mention that he scored around 60,000 credits with this game without a premium account. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.